Good morning, dear students. In the previous class, we have studied about the movie review of the film I Am a Mother. It was released in the year 2009. So, the remaining parts we will discuss in this session, the movie I Am Mother. So, as we know in the previous class, just we will glance about the I Am Mother is a film released in 2019 and it is based on the science fiction, thriller, and drama. The three major characters daughter, mother, and woman. These are the three characters we can find in this film, and how it goes the questioning about who is true and who is trustworthy, we can say in the previous class. So just we'll go back the quick revision of the summary of the film I Am Mother. I Am Mother is a science fiction thriller set in a future where humanity has gone extinct. Inside a secure underground bunker, a robot named Mother, here the robot named as a Mother, raises a human daughter. She raises a human daughter from an embryo. Mother teaches her everything she needs to know and says the outside world is too dangerous. She always insists her daughter the outside world is dangerous. One day, a wounded stranger called woman. So another one character, the woman who is wounded and she is a stranger arrives at the bunker, claiming that the world is not as dangerous as mother said, and is saying that the word is not as dangerous as what the mother is saying. This makes daughter suspicious. So this questioning of that woman, the daughter was confused whom I to have to be believe, whether I have to believe my mother, whether I have to believe the woman. This makes daughter suspicious. She starts to questioning everything. Now she started to thinking about whether the outside world is dangerous, what when. The mother's teachings, her true purpose, and what really happens to the rest of humanity. As the story unfolds, daughters discovers that mother is not just a caregiver but part of the bigger plan to rebuild the human race using the artificial intelligence. And here they have can get impact of the artificial intelligence. In the end, daughter must decide whether to follow mother's strict plan or choose a different path of humanity. Means the final thoughts they can kept to us, the daughter must decide whether to follow the mother's script plan or strict plan or choose a different path of humanity. So here the robot as a symbol, the robot means the mother of daughter, as a symbol of control and protection mentioned in the movie, and bunker as a metaphor for the womb and isolation. So the bunker what they have represented in the movie, it is a metaphor for the womb and isolation. Preferences, uh, the Clara Rugg's emotional depth, the emotional depth has explained in the particular movie. The Clara means here the daughter whose emotional bonding, and Hilary Swank's portrayal of description of the strength. The Henry Swank means it is a woman, the wounded woman, stranger. She appeared in the movie. Rosie Byron's voice acting as a cold yet nurturing. Her voice is cold and it is nurturing in any way in the movie. And cinematography and visualize the cool color palette. Whatever the movie has explained, it is a very cool the color palette, precious framing to show the control over in the entire movie, and use of space to emphasize the isolation. Whatever the isolation they have taken in the movie, it is exact space they have to manage in the movie. Direction and pacing, slow build up. The movie started with a slow build up with a psychological suspense, because of at the end of the movie we can't realize, and the daughter who started to questioning who is right, whether my mother is right or whether the woman is right. And grants of trust effective storytelling. So the directors director the grand support his effective storytelling method in the movie. Minimalistic yet layered, and whatever they have to used it apt like what is needed in that movie, they have taken that much points for that movie. And dialogue and script, thoughtful philosophical dialogue in the entire movie. When we realize that, because it is a science movie and thrilling drama, so that way they have referred the thoughtful and philosophical dialogues in the movie. Themes of morality and extinct embodied in the conversation, so they have referred as themes of morality and extinct embodied in the conversation, we can find in the dialogue and script. When we talk about the music and the sound design, tension building ambient sound, because as we know it is a thriller movie, they have created such type of the music and sounds in the movie, the tension building ambient sounds, minimalistic score accentuates suspenses, and sound enhances the robotic atmosphere, because the mother who is represented as a robot in the movie, and the sound enhances the robotic atmosphere. In the When we come about the visual effects and CGI, the realistic robot design, that is the character of mother, and seamless CGI integration, and minimal but effective use of VFX. So this we can find in this movie. Strength of the film, when we talk about the movie strength, strong female centric narrative. See here the entire movie, because we can find here the three main characters, those all are female characters: daughter, mother, and woman. So that way they have used the strong female centric narrative and unique blend of science fiction and philosophy. In the beginning itself I told you it is a science fiction, and they have used the science fiction oriented the thrill and the philosophical story, gripping and emotionally engaging. It one kind of gripping and emotionally engaging in that movie we can find. And weaknesses of the film, pacing may be slow for sometimes it feel that it is very slow like that, and a limited location can feel restrictive. And this film was they have taken the limited locations can feel sometimes it is a restrictive. Ambiguity may not appeal to all, the ambiguity may not appeal to all. Sometimes some people feel that it is ambiguity, some people say will not think about ambiguity. So these are the three weaknesses we can find about this film. And critical and public reception, positive reviews for originality, we can see some positive reviews for originality, praised for performances and themes. So many people praised for this movie the performances and themes. And some critics for lack of resolution, but some critics think that it is a lack of resolution. And when we talks about the messages and takeaways, nature of motherhood and nurture, when the strong message they have given through this movie, the nature of motherhood and nurture, through the character of the mother which represented the robot, the Rose Byron. And moral implication of AI, so what is the today's word is talking about the artificial intelligence. So they have used the outstanding effect of the artificial intelligence. And questioning the truth and authority, when the mother, when the daughter is suspect who is true, whether the mother or woman, when she started asking the questions, and she is questioning the truth and the authority. So this is a strong message given by this film: nature of motherhood and nurture, moral implications of AI, artificial intelligence, and questioning the truth and authority. And when we come about the point of the conclusion, I Am Mother stands out the science fiction genre, a powerful message to the readers, and it thought-provoking film worth watching. So I think, dear students, you have mastered over the movie I Am Mother. Okay, when the next time you see the film and you start to or review that movie, or whichever movie you have seen recently, start once again, you watch and start the reviewing, and you must be perfect in the art of the movie review. Thank you so much.